Okay, so have a look around this 2009 Land Rover Defender 110 TDCi XS station wagon. This one in 5-seater spec. It did leave the factory as a 7-seater, but previous owner from whom we bought it directly, when he got it, he decided he didn't need the rearmost folding seats, so he took them out and sold them. A lot of people do that, in fairness. They do take up a bit of room. So it is in 5-seater spec. However, all the mounts are there if you want to get hold of a set of the forward-facing folding seats and pop them back in. Finished in metallic light blue. I can't remember the name of the colour, but I will find out what it is. It's quite unusual for a Defender. I haven't seen many in this colour, metallic light blue, with XS interior, so black half leather and anthracite ripstop trim, fully carpeted, and full XS spec. So in other words, it's got boost alloys, it's got the XS side steps on it, air conditioning, ABS, traction control, heated seats. This one's also got a few extra bits and bobs on it. It's got heavy duty tubular front bumper on it with a pair of auxiliary lights and recovery eyes, steering guard. It's also got LED lights and at the back as well. Checker plate on the wing tops, the modesty covers and the rear quarters. It's also got the snorkel. Mud flaps on the rear. It has the tow pack on it. And inside, as I say, it's standard standard Defender XS inside, so half leather, the radio CD player, air conditioning, and this one, as I say, fully carpeted. Right, let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Not a lot of bad bits, in fairness. It's really quite straight. Around the front end, it all looks pretty tidy. One or two chips around the front end commensurate with the mileage. I think it's done 148,000 miles, so a few chips on the bonnet and a couple of blobs of rusting just coming up on the tubular bumper along there. But overall, looks quite smart. Looking down the near side, it looks pretty straight down there. The only thing I can see is a couple of touched in areas on the near side front eyebrow. One there, and one there, and a couple of scratches. Carrying on up to here, bit of a blemish just there on the screen surround. Screen block is just bubbling up as always, but the scuttle corner itself looks to be in good order. Screen doesn't look too bad. Obviously it's got the heated screen on this one. On the A-post, just have a quick look inside. Oh, there's another big area of touching in on the near side front eyebrow just there. Have a look inside the front of the chassis. Can't see a lot, in fairness. Hope that gives you an idea of what it is, what it's looking like under there. Near side front door is all in good order. Obviously it's the later type doors which don't rot in the same way. Interior wise, considering it's 148,000 miles, it's not in bad shape at all. Headlining's got one or two marks on it, but they will probably come out with a good wash. The seats are in pretty good shape. Both the driver and front passenger seats have just got sort of slightly faded. That's just where those marks there, just where we've given it a bit of a wipe off. We've got a bit of a scratch up there on the dash and a bit of wear on the usual wear on the cubby box lid. Otherwise the dash is all, and so it's all fully carpeted, this one as well, and they seem to be in good shape. Door cards and the B post, near side rear door all looks pretty good, as does the closing panel. And down here, down the D post, along the side rail, I've got a sneeze in a minute. I can feel it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Rear seats, they have been sat in. There's 1 or 2 marks on them, but no more than that. I think it's had a roof rack on it at some point. There's a couple of marks on the gutter. And there's down here some electrolytic reaction on the back of the near side rear wing. Let's have a look underneath. That's the back of the near side. Carrying on round to the back, a little bit of paint loss just up here on the tub top trim. Tailgate's possibly been repainted. It may be a very slightly different colour, or it may have had some paint there instead on that panel. Difficult to tell. In the back here, it's obviously carried some loads in its time. The door card is a bit marked. And the seat backs of the middle seats are quite heavily marked and worn. That's wear there. As you can see, this is where the rearmost seats bolt in, there and down there and there. And same on that side. So it has covered, yes, sort of carried a few loads in it by the look of it. But again, it is fully carpeted in the back. There, across there. Looking down the offside again, looks very straight down there. Again, a little bit of reaction on the back of the offside rear wing, just along there. And again, some marks from a roof rack on it. In the gutter. Let's have a look underneath. Chassis leg. Offside rear door. Nothing really to comment on there. Again, in here, D-post looks to be okay down there in the side rail. And we've talked about inside at the back here. We'll come back to the driver's seat in a minute. B-post, A-post on the driver's side, scuttle corner, up around the screen. Oh, snorkel's in the way. Offside front wing. Sure, I noticed a slight dink in one of the fronts of the offside front wing, but I can't seem to see it now, unless I'm thinking of another car. There's certainly nothing there. So again, let's have a look under the front, what we can see of it with the wheel in the way. We'll come back out, and then we'll go inside on the driver's side. Some cracking in the vinyl on the edge of the driver's seat. Commensurate with the mileage, really. That's vinyl. That bit there's vinyl, that bit's leather. Otherwise, driver's seat, apart from having lost a bit of its foam shape on the inside of the bolster, again commensurate with the mileage, seems to be okay. That's the dash, and that's the door on the inside. There we have it. So 2009 Defender 110 XS station wagon. In unusual, well, I like the colour actually, this metallic light blue. Oh yes, there's a little I can see it from here. A little tiny dink in the front of the offside front wing, just there, but it's like a little tiny pinhole. There we are. Anyway, my name is Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495. We can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info. End.